So before I get this started, I have to ask a question. Have you ever played TDS? So considering some of the videos on my channel, most of them are TDS videos. Most of you probably have played the game, but the real question is, how good at it are you? I'm B-Good, and if you don't know who I am and are new to this channel because of this video, I'm very good at this game. I'm above level 400. So I'm going to give you 8 tips for beginners. Tip number 1, map choice. So you load into the game, and the maps on screen right now are some pretty good choices, except for Mason Arch. And you can't really decide what map to choose, but do not listen to the map difficulties. Most of them are not really, accurate. That map's very easy, so you really should not listen to them. Tip number 2, leaks. So chances are pretty high that you leak some zombies. And it might be tempting to place a tower to stop them, but don't do it. Instead, check their HP, see if you can survive it, and instead of stopping them, upgrade your towers in the front to prevent further leakage. Tip number 3, mode selection. So you load into your first game and you see 2 modes, because one of them is locked. And do not choose normal mode, despite it might be tempting, and fallen mode's locked anyways. Choose molten mode, because that's the easiest one, despite it being in the middle. So yeah, just ignore it. However, if you're in game with other people and they select fallen mode, try and select it if you can. Tip number 4, public servers. So chances are you probably don't have enough Robux for a private server. They are pretty expensive. So instead of being able to do that, you have to resort to going into a public server, which sometimes can be kind of iffy. Usually people would want to try and look for pros. However, you should look for people around your level group. So, because most of the time, people who are pros are not going to want to play with someone as low level as you if you're low level. So yeah, just try and steer clear of them and stay with people around your level group. Tip number 5, pros. So if you're in a public server, you should probably listen to the pros.
So soldier, I need to place Glad.
So in this situation, I went to go place my soldier somewhere else where it most likely won't be in the way. So, and also if they ask you to get more defenses, like here,
Get more ace pilots.
you should probably go get some, because that probably means that there's something difficult coming that you might not know about. Like in this example, there was a giant boss coming next wave. So if I hadn't got my ace pilots, we might have not been able to deal with it.
Magic.
Okay, this is a giant boss right there, so yeah. And here, I was about to place my ace pilot, but you told me to leave some space.
I'm almost done farming. Leave some space for me.
So instead, I went to go place my John. Yeah, you should probably listen to pros in public servers because they know what they're doing. Tip 6, hiddens. So you're just cruising, chilling through the round, and you make it to wave 13. But then you see these hidden enemies. They require special upgrades to be able to be attacked by the towers. See, my ace pilot's not attacking them, but my John can. So make sure you have some of these upgrades before wave 13, or else you're probably going to die. Tip 7, spacing your towers. So you're most likely placing some towers, and you're being pretty sloppy. You're not really using the best of their poking range. Don't really want to do that. Instead, you should place them in neat, orderly line, right up against each other. Not only does this look better, it functions better too, because you have more space for other towers. And if you can do this with all your towers, you can really get some effective results with consistent DPS. And if you do that, you can end up with defenses like this. Look how neat and nice it is, and it really works well because you're conserving your space. Tip 8, placement limits. So there's a general placement limit of 40 or 30 or 25 or 20, depending on how many people are in your game. So you want to be careful if you hit that. And also certain towers like Ace Pilot have a placement limit. And so if you do hit the placement limit, general placement limit, you probably want to sell some of your towers. Example would be like farm. If you're on wave 40, farm does absolutely nothing for the rest of the game. So you should sell all your farms for more placement and more money, because they're now useless. And if you already sold your farms and are still waiting for the final wave to roll around, and need more defenses, maybe you should sell some of your weaker towers. Like example here, I should have sold my snipers. With these beginner tips, hopefully you can go out and win some games and make some friends in TDS. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be a good bird out.